stuff. But we are going to be playing Transistor tonight, as I've said like 50 or 60 times on Twitter. I've played a little bit of this game, but not really a huge amount. I really like this. I don't know, Megaspell, how did you get here? God, I keep focusing on the chat to read it, and then I go back to Transistor, and the music changes completely. So, Transistor, it came out, I believe, earlier this year. Second release by Supergiant Games. They also made Bastion, and you will probably notice some similarities between that game and this one. Also, can you hear me in the stream before I dive into this fully, or in the chat? Wow, Megaspell. It's so clever of you. Okay. Alright, so I will keep going back to the music. Hopefully this will be the last time that I have to switch to it, because I can kind of see both windows. Let's see. Oh yeah, the game kind of controls, like, it can either be the mouse and keyboard or a thing, and the context menus switch when you, like, move the mouse around versus when you press things on the controller. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Either way, let's dive in.
Hey, Red. We're not gonna get away with this, are we? Come on, pull. There. Together again.
Just tell me if the volume
Sorta.
is difficult here.
What a night. You're still in one piece. That's all that matters.
Alright. This is Red and her giant microchip sword, Transistor. That's about all I know about the game. So, as you can see, kind of similar to Bastion, it has that vaguely isomorphic perspective, I guess more so now, and of course it has an omniscient narrator. Oh, yes, I actually meant to do that. Basically, I had to start a new file, and it, like, resets everything when you... Oops. So... There we go. That should do it.
Yikes.
Yep.
Found us already. They
Oh
want you
dear.
back, I bet.
It's a thing. It's shooting me. I don't like it.
Well, so do I. Born again.
And it came back. So this is basically how the battle system works.
Nice. Okay, let's go.
You get
One more
attacked by
deli.
things
East of the bay.
and
I
murder
think I know
them.
where we are.
I will try not to talk over the guy, but he has a lot of things that he can say. Also, Transistor did move the window over on me, grumble. And yeah, the soundtrack to this is really fantastic.
More of these creeps.
Oh dear.
Look, don't fret, just...
And here we have the second major part of the battle system. You can use turns to basically plan things out and murder them. This basically gives you as much time as you need to run around, plan attacks, and murder things. And then, you do it! And I will get shot by this thing,
Ready.
but I will do it. Oh, stop that. B is generally a better attack. Oh yeah, I'm still kind of getting used to this battle system, so I don't quite have all the pieces down yet. Every time you use a turn, the thingy on the top resets itself. Alright. let's just go for range and just take this guy out. I guess I could also have gone after him.
Clear.
Alright. So, I've played some of this game. I figured that I would just try out showing it off.
Hello, world.
Programming.
Look at all that. We're on the edge of
going
town,
for a bit.
100 blocks away.
Look into this.
There's the empty set. Still too close to it. We better get as far from there as possible.
The overriding theme of this game is computers. There are a ton of programming nods in this game, Zane. In fact, that's not what I wanted to press. There's a menu that I can go to, but I don't know if I've unlocked it yet, and then you'll see. You might notice that...
Party up ahead.
Oh,
Here we
dear.
go.
You might notice that all of the attacks that I can use are actually written as functions. Breach with no arguments. It's again, programming shit.
Get out of here.
I can blow up all of them at once.
She awake?
Platt. Who is this Platt?
Hi. You okay? I see. Sure. She wants to come along. We can use her.
It's a bit of an odd way to put that, I suppose.
She says hello. Her name's Lillian. Intersection. Let's see.
Ooh, let's get a forecast.
Wish it was raining. Cover your tracks.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Rain's not even on the ballot.
What do you think, chat? Warm or cloudy? Mr. Bill, if that button exists, I have not seen it yet, but it sounds great. Alright, we got a vote for mild. I like that. I like mild weather. Don't really like the weather too bright. So let's just go with that.
Mild and inoffensive.
Just the way I like it.
Where were we? Watch
Some
out.
strange cyber city full of ow. Don't do that to me. So the nice thing about this system is that you can position yourself to do things like this.
Now.
Although sometimes things don't always go to
Gross.
plan. And in fact, this may not actually be the best of weapons. Perhaps our new ability would be a little bit better. There we go. After you use a plan, you can't even attack, for the record. So sometimes with little enemies like this, it could be better to just attack straight away.
Let's see what else.
Yes, let's. I don't really like the looks of this. Seems like a tough town to be in, although we're dressed pretty classily, so... As is this guy. Damn.
Cloud Bank Fashion Week not happening, huh?
That's a shame.
3 days this time. Maybe next year.
Well, glad we at least got our party invitations out of the way.
Ought to keep heading east.
Yes, let's.
Hey, end of the plaza. It's you.
It is me.
I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. we took something of theirs. Hey, let's just go. Come on, just go.
It's a pretty pretty poster.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh.
Young lady here to see you.
Found a friend while we were a little busy staring at ourselves.
Let's
but
go.
I think we can handle it. But that did not work nearly as well as I was hoping. Oh, ow. Didn't even realize they had that. Alright, so now let's follow ourselves
Oh,
and minimize the number of stuff that comes out.
okay. Side street, due east. Through there.
Onward.
I think I know a place
Hey there,
we can
Silver
get a
Minnow.
ride.
Alright, let's take a ride at the breakpoint. Basically, everything that I've encountered in this game has been a programming reference, in case you're wondering.
This didn't used to be here.
This is new.
Wait a sec.
Slightly new mechanic here. Turns out you can use these turns for more than just killing things.
Let's
It's,
pretend that never happened.
from what I've played...
That who I think it is.
Uh-oh, who is this?
Hey, Mr. Moyle. You in there? It's him, alright, but I can barely hear him.
Oh dear. But we've gotten a dash.
Go where it suits you, right?
Sounds good to me.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Cut off our escape.
I don't like this. I am just going to beat the stuffing out of him. And then run away. He unfortunately can get rid of a lot of my cover.
Get away from him.
But I can take him out pretty quickly. So,
Jerk.
from what I've seen of the battle system, it's a lot of this kind of thing. I don't really know how deep it gets, and I don't know, like, how good it is based on that. Kind of a weird way to say that, but... There we go. It seems kind of interesting, but I am curious to see just how far it goes.
Hey,
Level 2. We can get new functions. Alright, there is bounce here, and there is mask. The interesting thing about abilities is that they're basically both there. Like you can use them as their own moves, and you can use them to modify other moves. I'm gonna take mask. I don't know why.
we're still here. Look
Right?
at that.
Ooh.
Okay, you're in.
So let's set up. We can look through our abilities. I really like this jaunt one. It lets us run fast. I like bombs a lot too. Those are nice. Basically, we can set all of these functions. And if we go to this one, we can upgrade functions using these slots. So this will give it a bigger backstab. Basically, yeah, for the attack ones, it'll give it a better backstab if you catch enemies by surprise. Oh, that apparently makes you invisible. That's pretty cool. And then also that. This seems like the basic upgrade system. I'm kind of interested to see just how deep this goes. This is also relatively far. Relatively as far as I've gotten. A few screens further than this. So beyond now, it'll be pretty much entirely blind. And yes, the battle system is quite a bit different from Bastion. I'm still on the fence on if I like it or not, but I also feel like it's definitely going to be one of those things that has to build up on itself. And you can also, I think, just remove things and, you know, assign them to different places if you want. So I believe this can also be its own attack. Yeah, basically it can turn you invisible and let you run away from things if you want. So I'll just put this back on. It definitely lets you pick a lot of things, and I can see this becoming a very, very intricate system, so it'll be interesting to see just how far this goes.
Good. Just one more block. I want to show you something.
Alright then.
Okay, there's a... Wait.
Huh?
Back.
Oh dear. Oh double dear. Jerk. Level 2 jerk. It's more jerk than I can handle. Alright. I want to deal with these creeps first, I think.
That was quick.
Yes, I can jaunt, even while battling. So, you'll notice that I can't really move or that basically it's going to destroy the walls and I'm going to have to run away from it while it does that. And those things are going to shoot me with their lasers, and I'm not a fan of that. Jaunt helps though. Alright, take him out. Maybe see if I can get a second shot in on the jerk while I'm at it. Run towards, but then maybe try to get past it.
Here he comes.
Nope, we're fine. It's fine. Everything's cool. He's large and in charge, and I don't like that, but everything is totally fine. Alright. So now's the part where I hide behind walls and hope he doesn't murder me while I get my turn
You
back.
still hear me?
Oh, hush you. I am totally fine right now.
They're gone, but so is this whole block.
It happens. They're the ones who destroyed it, right? We were just defending ourselves. And yeah, the game does heal you after every fight, which is good because things basically do a ton of damage to you. Ooh, a bike.
About that bike.
I'll get to it, dude. Eesh, so needy. Alright, looks like there's not much else around here. The game is definitely a lot like Bastion in that it relies a lot on this kind of narrative style, which
Okay.
I do really like.
E64 on ramp. 5 blocks down. Take the second right. Do not turn left. And thanks for the lift.
No problem, microchip sword. I will do that, Mr. Bill.
Hi. You turn left.
Yeah, whoops.
Thought we were gonna skip town.
Bad directions, I guess.
We're going back there. You met these things. They do not have a sense of humor. They will track you down, wipe you out, and take whatever's left of me back to those 2-bit Camerata pieces of trash. Look, whatever you're thinking, do me a favor. Don't let me go.
And I guess that's our plot setup. Camerata, eh?
Poor bike.
Aw.
Just 10 more blocks to the set.
Rip bike. Oh. That's a great key. I like this a lot. Yeah, the art in this game is quite nice. Oh dear. There's things here. Ow! And they're like upgraded things. You damn creeps. Nope. Attack this one.
Maybe not.
Ow. That thing is quite powerful, and I'm not a fan of it. So I'm going to end it. Well, a missed! This is bad, and hopefully I don't die. Let's find out. My daringly executed plan has any chance of succeeding. We're close.
Okay, it's on.
Please don't shoot me with your sword, with your laser beams. There we go. Oh, come on. Poop head. Admittedly, my aim is not always the best, but I guess if I could just stay behind a wall and outsmart it. Can't be the smartest of computer programs. There we go. Everything is totally fine.
They were waiting. Though
That
I'm
they
making
were.
time too.
Well, I did wait to accelerate until you talked all of your talk, so maybe that's the reason.
Terminal's still up.
Time for eats.
Must be starving. Sea monsters really the only choice here.
I do like the sound of sea monster.
Yes. Just have to get back to your place before it gets cold.
I'll try. I'm not entirely sure I have a
They're hungry
place.
too.
Oh dear. Oh, stop that. Yeesh. Alright, he's a little bit stuck behind a wall now. But I'm okay with that, because that kind of just means that I can do this. You'll notice that I also destroy walls.
Good to go.
There we
Left
go.
ourselves open for a seat from the flatbread.
Well, I hope it's a damn good flatbread then. Ugh, the art style is definitely very nice around here.
Fertile ground.
Not really sure what that means, or what any of this means. It's really fun though.
Not a soul. Hardly recognize this place without the foot traffic.
So many satisfactions guaranteed. This must be a good place. I'm really looking forward to our wrap now, guys. Alright, let's see what we got over here.
Never seen Goldwalk cleared out.
Yep, about the same. Just a normal.
Trouble.
Oh dear.
Popping up like weeds.
I don't like the look of this. Look, it could be worse, Silver Minnow. It could be a, whatchamacallit, Vanilla Soft game.
Hit it.
I'm hitting it. Soon it will hit me, I take it. Ow. Okay, that did not work nearly as well as I was hoping. Stop it. So you'll notice that those things actually end up healing these guys, which means that I really want to take them out first. I actually really want to take this guy out first. Ow, I am very near death here.
You're doing something.
I'm trying, yeesh. Don't you get behind something, me. It's again, I'm not really used to the battle system yet. So it's still kind of a learning experience. Let's see how this plan goes. Hope those walls hold up. Or he just searches for me in a circle. That works too.
Just passing through.
Whew.
What do you see?
Oh, nice. New shit. I could get switch, or I could get load. I like the sound of both of these things. So let's get a slave army. Slave process army. Let's see. I can go back to the thingy now, I believe. Alright, press Y to inspect functions. This is another way that the game tells stories.
You got on the Camerata shortlist. More than just a name to them now.
So this is basically every move in the game has a person associated with it. It delivers a lot of the game's backstory through this, and also tells you a lot of things. This is our main character, Red. She's an arts major. That's about all I can say about that.
You've reached the hopefully not permanent address of Mr. Nobody.
This guy seems interesting.
Lillian Platt used to run the OVC. Said she left for personal reasons.
I'm probably not going to spend too much time going through all of these. When I upload them to YouTube later, you could always pause it and go through them. I've heard there's some stuff, but I don't really know too much about it.
Preston Moyle. Guess he went out joyriding one night and never came back.
Our dodge function is provided to us by a motorcycle racer, which is pretty great. I like that.
Shawsburg was out of control. Thought the admins put him away.
And yes, the decryption process, as Mr. Bill mentions.
Nobody changed the sky like Yondale. Why her?
Huh, I didn't even realize that it did not give you backstory until you actually installed the function. Alright. Let's figure out how to change alliances. Wow, that seems like it could be really strong, and I like the look of it. So, let's go with that. Dance around the screen and make friends with all of our enemies. Briefly.